Hey everyone, it is How here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be reviewing and breaking down all the information for the upcoming LR Goku and Piccolo. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. I wasn't able to get this information out when this was announced on the official Twitter page, but you know, it's a good time to do it at this point in time because the banner should be dropping pretty soon, and yeah, good luck on all your guys' polls as well. So yeah, let's focus on first and foremost the question mark that I had when this unit actually was announced, because for about 2 months now, I would say at least, I was thinking we are in a new LR meta. What I mean by that is, you go back to like category 130s, right? This is the little chart that I made that had all the category 130 LRs, and then you had what we call the special ones that were non-Dokkan Festival exclusive, and you know, that you're able to summon for now in the GP version of the game, and but didn't really fit the 130%, right? So, but when you actually added these units onto this chart here, it was a perfect fit to all the type advantages for a full 20 LRs in category 130 / special LRs. The reason why this was a surprise to me, right, is because this unit here now is actually 130% lead. You know, the Goku and Piccolo, which is an int unit, right? So you can see the little, you know, little icon right here on here, and this is why it's so confusing to me now, because does that mean that Dokkan's gonna provide more 130% because there's 3 missing physical, there's 1 more missing int, there is 2 more missing on the tech side? And like I said before this, I thought it was going to be all nice and tidy with all these units with the special LRs or the non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs all put together, and we would have this nice little bunch here, because we ended up getting a introduction to new LRs like Tapion and things of that nature that ended up being, well, Tapion and 17, that ended up being a dual category 150% LR, and I thought this was going to be the meta. And in a sense, it doesn't, I don't know if it's gonna stay that way, or maybe this unit here is kind of a one-off, but being an int unit, it does fit the, you know, the missing spaces of the 130%. So I thought we were long gone, but I think Dokkan might fill out the rest of this, and I'm not too sure how I feel about it, because I think a leader skill is very important to a unit. And LRs, you know, notoriously having 130% leader really isn't all that viable in this current meta where it's 170 and things of that nature. 150 is not too bad, but you know, 170 is what we're looking for. So not only that you have the dual 150s that are coming out, you see some of the Dokkan Festival exclusive dual 150s there, but you also have these other units here that are key +4 150% / type advantage 100%. So that was one thing that kind of was very you know, very interesting, right? Very interesting to see these patterns going about with the 150 dual category and the category key +4 150 and then /100%. So I don't know where Dokkan's going to. Usually they follow a kind of a pattern. I thought we were all done with 130, but it seems like we will get a future set of 130s. Once again, I'm not very happy about it. Once again, wanting to have better leader skills. So anyway, but before or after we just went through this, let's talk about then the stats of this unit here. So let's go ahead and break this down. So we have the card art here, the SSRs to the left and Dokkan Awakens to the right. I love the colors, right? You gotta love the colors here. And officially, in this video here, I am gonna make my LR names. You guys love my LR names. And there's a lot of people that are saying like a GoLo and stuff like that. I'm gonna make it a little bit more harder of a tongue twister, and we are going to officially dub this unit as LR GoCoLo. Alright, whether you like it or not, GoCoLo, you know, GoCoLo sounds okay to me, right? GoLo is not bad. I've seen GoLo a couple times, and GoLo works as well. I'm gonna go GoCoLo because this just sounds a little bit more, of course, front and center with Piccolo there, right? Anyway, if you like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know as well. Most of you guys don't like my name, especially the int ones, right? You know, LR Go Punks and things of that nature. But let's go ahead and dive into this unit here. So we have the rivals acting in harmony, Goku and Piccolo. This is going to be a Savior's 130% lead here. Now it's a key +4, so it's a little bit different than some of these other ones on here, but being a Savior's category, it is continuing on the patterns of having 130%, you know, particular category on there. Now there's like over 100, there's over 70 categories, and I hope we don't do 130% LRs for every single one of those. So anyway, super attack is Mighty Rivals Whirlwind Dance. That raises attack and defense for 1 turn. It's a 30% increase. Actually no, that's a 20% increase, right? So, and causes colossal damage to the enemy and lowers defense. And then an 18 key raises attack and defense once again and causes mega colossal damage to enemy, but this time lowers attack and defense. So the 18 is going to be much more advantageous, especially if you're going to use it with certain units. We'll talk about the certain units in a bit, but that in a sense is what the lowers attack is really beneficial. Oh, by the way, I just noticed I went from this screen here, which is the clothed version, and then no clothes here, which is actually the active skill. So we'll talk about that in a second. Passive skill here is breathing in unison. Attack and defense 120% when performing a super attack. So, and they're kind of going back to performing a super attack. So this is not a good slot 1 unit. This is going to be better for slot 2, slot 3, because it's not going to have a defensive, you know, benefit until they use the super attack. So it's going to get rocked really hard in slot 1, and then has a high chance of launching 2 additional attacks. So this is more like the evolution Vegeta, where you're just adding a couple attacks in, but doesn't necessarily provide you any super attack procs, right? But it could end up, if you have super attack additional attacks with the super attack opportunity on there, then it might proc another one there. So, but the high chance of launching 2 additional attacks, I believe that's a 70% chance. Just a little bit of added benefit there. Now you get plus an additional key +1 and attack and defense up to 59%. So in a sense, 6 attacks performed. So with each attack performed, so 6 attacks performed will get you maxed out at 6 key and then 59% attack and defense. That's just going to be really nice. Now once that's increased, you might be able to put this unit in slot 1 in certain situations, but if you're running like SBR and stuff like that, probably not. So so kind of keep that in mind there. So, and then on top of that, launches an additional super attack when HP is 59 HP is 59% or less when after doing your 6 attacks. So once you're maxed out, you're able to have an additional super attack when your HP is 59% below, which isn't bad. It's a little extra oomph there. So, and then on top of that, still getting the chances of launching 2 additional attacks that could proc another super attack. So 3 super attacks possibly after 6 attacks in the battle. Now the active skill that does change the clothes, right? It changes to, as you can see here, no clothes Piccolo and or no weighted clothes Piccolo, and then the no shirt Goku there. And then that's key +6 attack and defense 59% for 1 turn, and to activate that is HP needs to be 59% or more after performing the 6 attacks. So active skill works when you're above 59%. The additional super attack works when you're under 59%. So works out nice. It has a little balance there, right? So the link skills, a little bit tricky here. You got Infighter, Shocking Speed, Tough as Nails, Experienced Fighter, Solid Support, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Really, you're gonna look towards Shocking Speed as your plus key, right? But then you have, you know, Solid Support that, you know, a few units that you can link up with is gonna have Experienced Fighters, Fierce Battle. If you're running with the LR, of course, Legendary Power. Infighter, Tough as Nails, a little bit tricky to get that link skill there. Now, the one that is, it bothers me the most, right? If you heard this probably over 24 times by now, right? In all my other videos. Bandai Katsuki, you do not introduce new units unless they have a minimum of 6 categories. We're here back at 4 again, and they do this with LRs tremendously. I don't know why they do it. We have a lot of LRs now, we have a lot of categories. Now we only have 4 categories: Full Power, Join Forces, Movie Heroes, and Saviors, and that's it. They could have added quite a bit, probably a lot more. I would have loved to see that they can put like a Pure Saiyans, Goku's family, or Namekians. Namekians need so much help, right? So having a Namekian on here as a category just because Goku's on here, really no big deal, right? I think is a really smart thing for them to do, once again, especially with so many categories in the game now. So 4 categories makes this unit just not really desirable, right? Unless you're a huge fan of the Dead Zone movie and want this Goku and Piccolo here, great. But in reality, for the long game, you're really not gonna use this until they're gonna add more categories to the list here. So now looking at the stats here, 23.8 is really nice HP, a little over 20,000 in attack, and 14 defense is a really strong defensive stat there. So overall, when you look at the super attacks, ultra super attacks, the passive skills, even the active skill, pretty nice, works out pretty well. The biggest problem is really the categories, and they really need to stop doing that, and of course the leader skill. I don't really think that we should be introducing brand new units that we should be summoning on using our hard-earned money and Dragon Stones for a 130% leader skill and a category with 4 options on there. So those are my pros and cons when it comes to this unit here. So let's take a look at the teams that you would be running, especially on the categories on here with Full Power, Join Forces, Movie Heroes, and Saviors. On Full Power, because of the reduction of attack, right? Even though he shouldn't be on slot 1, it's actually kind of nice that you can link him up with Goku and Frieza, right? So you can get LR GoCoLo and LR Friku linked up together, and you got a few links that they have Shocking Speed, they have Solid Support, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, stuff like that. So that works out. That and Join Forces. Now you're probably gonna run the LR Free Teen on here versus the Goku, the Evolution Goku, and or Evolution Goku, Evolution Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, because that is not going to link up very well. But actually, the LR Free Teen actually does link up fairly well. So Join Forces is going to work out with better that unit. Movie Heroes, man, the only really strong leader that we have, 107% leader, is the OG. That's OG now, right? Super AGL Gogeta Blue, right? Transforming Gogeta Blue. So very interesting that we should probably get 170% LR Movie Heroes leader pretty soon, i.e. this upcoming Gogeta that was introduced in the V-Jump, for Tanabata, or in the maybe the Worldwide Celebration. So, and if you're running Movie Heroes and Saviors, I think Piccon is a good user for the teams that you're going to run there. So just food for thought. Yes, in Piccon, of course, is a good support unit as well. Once again, food for thought for you to run these teams and the options on here. I really don't think LR GoCoLo is really a unit that you should be really needing and summoning for. I think this is one of these just kind of filler LRs that yeah, it's solid, pretty good, but you're gonna use them a couple of times and you go, okay, you probably won't use them for a long time, right? So anyway, that's just my 2 cents, my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below in LR GoCoLo, and yeah, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.